All right. How you doing? I shake your hand, but I don't want. Is Kathy on this board now?
Kathy.
Macho?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. So.
Do you ever hear from Victor?
I talked to him, I have to phone a friend. So I call him about once a week
Okay,
and he's doing good.
good.
Oh, really good.
Good.
The other night I called him because he was, oh, I couldn't find something. He was giving the kids a bath. He told me where he thought it was. I could actually minutes for this and they were never done. And, for the last meeting. So anyway, I texted him and I said, thanks for your help. Go make another kid. No, he's doing good.
You know, that's all just so regrettable.
It is. It's like, it's weird because like last night we had the planning commission meeting.
Hmm.
And,
Are they still cooking?
yes,
You know, they come in the boat shop and I say, what exactly is it you want? We cannot give it to you if we do not know what it is.
did you ever get an answer?
Never. Never. You know, I mean, and it's everything you say. Oh, no, you know, or,
Yeah,
yeah, come on. It's a postage stamp. Can't we get along here?
that's what I thought.
Here, this isn't Manhattan.
Right, I thought after the last meeting, I did feel a sense of, yes, of the Monday's meeting when they voted it in that. That a sense of, maybe a little bit of
Okay,
reunified, I'm hoping.
yeah,
And even this wasn't like, it wasn't bad, it was just, let's take a look at the two things that we can't come to agreement about and see, let's understand why. You know, so it's not gonna be, I don't think, controversial, I think it'll just be on some discussion.
and we're looking for a person to come here and take over. Well, if that person did their homework,
Good morning.
you know, they
Good morning.
wanted, if
Right.
that person did their homework, why on earth would you come here?
Right.
Well,
You guys are up and at 'em early, good work.
That little house that's next to you, that cute little house that's next to you, it's kind of a black color, it's recent, like within the last 2 years. And then the same company built one across the street, I think.
yes.
Have you been in that house? Cause it's small,
The
right?
one next to, yes, it's real small.
It's real small and compact.
It's,
Is it nice? Is it livable?
yeah, although it's got high ceilings.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Which I don't like.
Oh, okay.
Because the rooms are small.
Uh-huh, so they're looking for that,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
great.
it's pretty nice.
But it's nice and livable,
Yeah,
He
yeah.
builds good homes.
Yeah?
Because he built the one next to you, right? You're talking about David Bears?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he,
They're no builders or something.
Yes,
They're like
yeah.
semi built.
Yep.
Right?
yeah, he, built one in my neighborhood
Uh-huh.
where I live, and then he sold that, and then he built the one next to Bob.
And I think there's one across the street.
Yeah, he
Yes,
just built
he
that, he's lived in that one,
Oh, okay.
and he does everything like top notch, like it's a very meticulous.
Yeah,
It's very nice.
I thought they're really good looking. They're a nice, like, person kind of size, not some
Yes.
big old nothing home,
Yeah.
you know?
It's like 1,100, 1,200,
Yeah,
1,300
which
square
is
feet.
a
Yeah,
really beautiful size.
that's what he
Yeah.
loves to build.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what we should have more
The
of around
problem-
town. That's why I was wondering, I was wondering if it's really livable.
Oh, yeah.
well, the problem is that it is what it is.
It's kind of pricey
And
though.
there's no,
Yeah, which I
way
always thought.
to make it any better.
Yeah. A little more affordable.
no way to go
on
up.
next.
He's at the limits sideways, so what you see is,
And what you go next to him was,
Yeah.
yeah, other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
mine is a cape. And upstairs it's free
Nice.
for two big bedrooms
Yeah,
and
But
another
like-
bath. You know.
I don't know, the planning
That-
commission was talking about.
I'm
little
never gonna
size
use
houses
this,
for real
but the next guy
Instead of those things.
could have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house.
Yeah,
in
the
that box.
police officer, nurse,
Yeah.
can't afford those.
No, they're too high by boys almost really. I mean. Yeah. Teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? When even our guys do this, that's all quick for them. I mean,
Oh.
like they're in the 300, you know, like.
I'm done.
300. So,
Like, one of Tuesday, now there yesterday afternoon.
fuck if they did.
Oh my gosh, I was accident. Get her dog, she's going on a trip. Anyway, high, that's high. There was no snow there.
Oh. Well, but he does build these homes.
Okay, it's, I went outside and run here, it started hailing, thought that's weird, I don't think, they got about 45 inches of snow on Wednesday. I'm like, oh.
They can have all.
But it was weird, because I don't think they had forecasted or anything.
Oh, okay.
And certain parts, north of there, like in Romeo and Rochester, I think they got 6 inches.
Hmm.
But fortunately, most of the road was there when I drove.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping.
It's early, it's only the 16th of January.
Well, I
Got a little-
I have some, like, I have this, you're on this one. Petitions, maybe since it started
Early.
early.
Good, we're talking.
Okay, I like the idea.
But when I get that, I
That's
think
what she said. Hi Kathy. Hello, how are you? Good, how are you? Morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Yes, please.
Carol would not be happy if you change that back.
Oh, delighted to hear you.
Huh?
I'm delighted you're.
Kyle, have you given any thought to just becoming the city manager?
Yeah. I thought about it.
And,
No, they'll find somebody good.
oh, come on, Kyle.
It's kind of,
Do it for the, take one for the team.
If they, yeah.
it's, it's kind of
Take it
like,
for the
kind of
team.
like being a human punching bag.
I've done that for a long time ago, so, but no, it's like. There's good people out there. I mean, if push comes to shove and that's what they have wanted, then I would consider it. But there's other good people out there. So that's that's my answer on
See, I
it.
think that's a tremendous gift.
I don't believe you, I don't blame you a bit.
No, I enjoy this, like, it's like telling Tina this morning, like, she's helped me immensely. There is so much work to put in, like, for example, this packet, like this packet for me. For just a tree board takes me about 3-4 hours. And then the city, like the council meeting on Monday, I spent 2 days on that. It just literally like, cause all those memos have to type. But I'll be a better type, or I'm a good typer.
Faster.
It's funny because the one, I'm in Finster, I don't know if you ever listen, it's KLT, it's a rock station from Traverse City. So the skill he said that a high school class that he thought was, that he learned the most out of when he's like 57 is typing. And I would agree, like, I can type, it's weird because there's like online typing test, you know? And I like, so when we hired Emily, that was part of the test they had to do. You can like Google like typing test.
Yeah.
And I actually like type 58 words a minute, you know, like I was like, this is pretty cool, you know? And it keeps track of your errors and stuff like that. But
Hate
But
to
the-
tell you, that was not good, that was not a great score for a typing test back when,
no,
I hate to tell you.
yeah, but for this old guy, 58.
No, you're right,
Well, I could type like 70.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's what we needed.
I've never been a good technique looking at.
I'm still a
Looking
two
at-
finger guy.
Make sure my fingers are placed right up here.
Wow. Did you see the township approved chickens?
No. Yeah.
They did.
What?
They did.
Yeah, it was noticed yesterday.
Somebody else posted something, but it was hard for me to read this morning. about the West Traverse Township meeting, I can't remember, oh, about the cost, they want to build a new township hall,
We do.
and it's like, you know, $3 million or something, I think, it was one of these people that posted letters on top of a picture, and I
Yeah.
couldn't read it very well, but, and, yeah, so.
Is that in place of that cute building out there on the intersection or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna, they wanna build across the street.
What's they gonna do with the historic building,
Sell it, try to sell
like to a person or
it.
a home?
Yeah,
That's what Redmond was
Who
trying to
knows?
do.
Huh?
After Redmond built their new hall,
Uh-huh.
the question was, what do we do with the old one?
Uh-huh.
Do we try to convert it into a fire hall, a better fire hall, or do we see if somebody wants to just pick it up and move it?
Yeah.
And I don't know what would happen.
Okay. We got
So
it.
what? Not, I don't live there, so I'm gonna stay out. Okay, where's Anna? I don't- Still not sure I have all the right. I'm not sure I have all the right documents. There she is. Oh, there she is. Some of us dragged ourselves up unusually early to be here.
Oscar 5:30 said this. I'll say that.
No, I know, I'm the one who didn't want it at noon, I know.
Well, I didn't either, that's when I have to either
Right.
close or
See?
Connie going.
Yep. Oh.
But I think my dog waking me up.
No, no.
Yeah.
Like Jenny, I could sleep a little longer, thank
Just
you.
a little. If I had like two separate alarms.
My son takes. medicine health, so I have several alarms to make sure that I remember to make sure. to go later.
Oh, God. Yes, we awake to the
No, he takes his medicine, to make sure it's urgent.
I don't check. God,
So it has to be
better
ordered.
to eat summer, but.
Yeah. And I'm always waiting for that anyway.
In a couple of years, I need to work at 8, and it wasn't that big.
Well, even before that, when I was cooking out and walking. Start the sim 4:30. Oh, sure.
That's what.
We did one something, and it caused a ruckus. That's all it's about. And the other was the board, we want the family imagery.
Bob. Bob.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shit.
2 minutes.
It's on the clock, you're looking at.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So my first go around on the tree board, hopefully I've got everything here. So we'll start out with roll call. Dana,
Here,
Molly,
here,
Carol.
Here.
Kathy
here.
and Bob. Here. And Henry sent an email saying that he was absent because of exams, and I actually responded and told him good luck at the exam. So we'll move on to letter B, the approval of the regular minutes. So I tried to find the minutes from we didn't have a December meeting, from the November meeting. Tina and I looked in that computer and could not find them. So I called Victor because he would have been the one to draft them. And because it was a meeting prior to me. And so he said he did them, but we couldn't find them. And so what we did is he sent me a summary. This would have been yesterday or Wednesday night, sent me a summary of what he thought they were. I'm gonna go back and see if I can, between his summary and the YouTube video, put a briefing, and we'll try to approve them the next meeting. So we just couldn't find them. I looked and he said, well, I think they're there, but you go in his computer, it's very, there's a lot of things, but we searched and searched and we couldn't find them. So anyways, that's that. What that,
I appreciate that.
so he sent me a summary, I sent him the agenda, and he sent me a summary, we were on phone, this way, I told him Bob. When I was talking, he asked if I had contact with Victor, and I said, yeah, so that he was giving his kids bath when we were talking, he said, oh, yeah. I said, go make more kids, that's why.
Good.
So anyways, it's probably inappropriate, I'm sorry, board of communications. Don't have anything, and nothing was sent to me, public comment,
I want to go there.
you're good right there.
Yeah.
So, 465 Panther, 465 State Street, Harbor Springs. So we all know that I live on that block that got its new pavement. And now we have quite a nice call that health strip between the
Right,
sidewalk
yeah.
and the road. And Dane and I and neighbors as well have talked a little bit about how to get some trees in there, maybe develop a canopy, make that a lot more people friendly and a lot more environmentally friendly and a lot prettier. So my question for today is, here comes tree planting time. And I know that I can like put in to plant trees in my own little space, but I was wondering if there is or should be or needs to be kind of a overall plan for that streetscape so that we actually could make it a beautiful, cohesive canopy over time that would be pretty to walk, be a lot cooler. Yeah, rather than just individual residents planting trees. So my public comment is, that's what I want. Yeah, and can you please give it to me? If I need to go to city council and help find the money for it, or go door to door and see if residents want to pitch in. But can we like put together a plan for that streetscape? And who should be involved in addition to y'all? Thanks.
Go ahead,
You
Dana.
want to address it now, or we could address it later?
We could address it. It's on our radar, so we will address that later in the meeting if that's okay.
Okay, yes, good. Okay.
Thank you. We'll move on to old business, 2025 management plan for revegetation on city property. Is this the one that?
Yeah, this is the additional email that I sent you and everybody, I sent it to everybody else too. So you should have another email.
It's the project
Or is
maker.
that it?
It's
Yeah,
it. That's it.
that's it, right?
Oh, that's.
Is this the
not
one?
what you
That's the one.
received.
All right, so this is the second one you sent me, right?
Yes.
All right, so this is the one that Dana sent me that doesn't have the red lines and has a picture. So I downloaded it on a thumb drive, so this is what I have. I don't know, I tried to make it larger.
Can you make it bigger? Yeah. That's better.
Better.
If I go one.
Is there a little plus sign down at the bottom, right, bottom of the screen that you can increase?
Oh, yeah, see the little
Percentage.
slider on the
All the
bottom
way
right?
lower right of the screen?
This thing, I see where you're talking.
See where the plus is? Yeah, there you go.
Oops.
So this is the same document that's in the packet, it just has a cover now and map and just the red.
Where you just tell me how you want, where you want. to
Yes,
go.
so did people have a chance to look at it? This, I believe, incorporated everything that we discussed last meeting. And we can go over it again if you like, or
I just have a couple just minor
yeah.
corrections on it. Near the end of it, Kyle.
Okay.
The paragraph that starts special consideration for trees on the bluff. Second paragraph.
What page is it in?
Mine isn't, it's the second to last page on mine. There,
Right there.
go on.
No?
Keep going, a little bit further. There you go.
Right there.
Second
All right.
paragraph there, Bluff State Stability Committee was formed in 2024 in March.
Oh,
So that just needs to be corrected.
I can do that.
And then the community, next paragraph up on, just keep going a little bit, Kyle. I think we're calling it management plan for trees and vegetation.
Yeah, that was something I was hoping we could talk
Okay.
about. I think that whole thing is so wordy.
Just keep it at trees.
2025 management plan for trees and vegetation in the city. How many words is that? That's a lot of words.
Okay, so I think we just need to be consistent.
Yeah, I agree. Do you want to have a
people
brief
have-
discussion about that? What do you guys think about the name for this? Nobody cares.
The only reason I thought vegetation should be in there is because my experience is that people cut whatever they feel like cutting, whether it's a lilac bush, which is not considered a tree,
Mhm.
but it's very nitpicky from my experience. So if it needs to be tree, that's fine.
Let's see, what if we worked it around a little bit and it was the 2025
Tree and
vegetation management plan for city property and just left out trees because I don't know.
If you want to leave vegetation out, that's fine. And just have it sort of be,
Management plan for trees. Or vegetation management plan. Vegetation,
I think we leave it in,
just leave it.
only for,
Let's
because
leave it
of my,
right now.
that's my recommendation right
Leave it the
now,
way it is.
because of my own observation on the shrubs.
If you look up the definition of vegetation, it says plants considered collectively, especially those found in a particular area or habitat. So it more refers to vegetation is to plants,
Trees are plants.
Trees being plants.
if that's what you want.
and it used to be called the vegetation management plan, but then people said, well, trees aren't. Like, okay, so I think we could go round and round on this forever and not,
So let's leave it as it is for right now.
Yeah, trees and vegetation, so then I
Management
think we
plan
need
for
to,
trees and vegetation, so just.
so we need to make sure that,
continuity.
that's the one part, let me see if I saw it anywhere else, that it wasn't there.
Question, all of our voices aren't loud, is without the microphones, is the recording picking us up all
It
right?
should, because they're very,
Are you sure?
I'm not sure, because I'm till I go. So if you want to use your microphone, use your microphone. They all
I
should be
really
working.
think we should.
Okay, let's do that.
It's me. All right.
So under, so under the community engagement, we would put management plan for trees and vegetation,
I'm city property.
yes.
Okay, so I'll double check that everything reads that way.
And then in the conclusion, we would have that.
Yeah,
And it would be on city property, not public. And the last paragraph.
okay.
Kathy, you had
The
a comment?
distinction between city property and public property, is that what you were thinking?
Well, the name of the document is city property and then the last paragraph says public. That was just.
Oh,
That's just,
okay,
okay,
got
yeah,
it.
it's this one.
Okay, anybody else have anything?
You'll make the changes.
I'll make the changes, yeah, and then I'll send it over to you and the both, because that's usually, Victor's usually the keeper of the documents, or yeah.
Okay, and then also just a reminder there that, and that would be right under the list of recommended trees, so maybe several pages up, I think.
Up the other way.
Out the other way, a complete list of trees that are suitable. I did check and it was still the November 22nd. Right tree, right place, so we would like it updated to have the May 2025 update.
You'll do that.
No,
It's on the
that's on the
city
city
website.
website.
All right.
So that's,
Can I send you over the document so you got it right in front of you?
Yes,
don't have
that
to
way
wait
I'll-
for it?
Yep. Yes, thank you.
it's right above Kyle where it says special considerations for street tree maintenance. It's the sentence right above that.
This way.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So when I send you over the document, it'll be the dash May 2025.
Okay, you'll send me what I need to change. All right, am I close to here? Like, where am I at?
It's about the middle of the document, so if you keep going, I'll point it out to you.
you have to be getting close.
Okay, right there. See the link?
there's a hot link there.
Yes,
So that just links to an old version of that right tree, right place. I'm gonna send you the new version.
okay, and then I'll add that to this.
And I had, just a couple things. We kind of talked around this, but so the plan then would be for every 3 years on a rotating basis. DPW would, look at the trees in one sector. There's 3 sectors that are on the map. To see what needs, if there's dead trees that need to be trimmed, treated, whatever. And I think at one meeting we asked, well, what are we gonna do about if some resident wants something to be done about a tree, but it's not their year? And Victor said, well, this takes that out of there, but I think we should have like some type of provision for if somebody does want to deal with something right away.
It's
Or
either
we just tell them
diseased or
tough luck,
dangerous.
yeah. Yeah, the tree's dangerous or unhealthy or whatever.
Yeah, I think we certainly
Should we add a little paragraph in here about it? And then,
Yeah, that our priority is these sections, but when there's something identified that's dead or dangerous or.
Yeah, you can't just ignore a hazard tree.
Yes.
No,
right, okay, and then, so why don't I just wrap up the paragraph to put in here? Then, I think we should have something in here about planting of new trees that, we've agreed to have a 20% cap on any particular species, right?
There's something somewhere. Maybe it's in the matrix. Yeah, it's in the matrix.
I don't think it's in this document. So how about if I add a little something
It might
about
be in
that?
It might be in the other vegetation. Yeah, prints. The vegetation management plan.
Okay,
I think it's,
Yeah.
yes, I think
so
it's
that didn't
in,
transfer through, so why don't I add a little thing about that? That, to promote diversity and, then I'm also gonna add under planting new trees that I think we need to, stipulate a gator bag, for the first 2 years of the tree. And then, stipulate that somebody be responsible for keeping it filled.
gator bag,
Gator bag,
gator bag, oh,
yeah,
for the
those
water.
around the base.
Somebody meaning,
DPW.
thank you.
Thank you. That's,
Need to make that clear.
Oh, tree board.
on a rotating basis.
Okay, why don't I get those little blurbs in and then I think it'd be good to have some discussion about what to do about this right now. I think at some point it'd be good to have, the public get involved and weigh in on things, so we could, try and get that in place before the city manager, or we just kind of put this on a shelf until we get a new city manager. Maybe this new city manager has some other ideas that would be helpful for this
I'm
plan.
not clear what you're asking.
Before we take it to council, I think it would be nice to do like a public input town hall session.
Do you think it needs to be?
Regarding this
Or just a-
specifically, this document.
Yes, because I think this will probably need to be adopted by council. Council approved us to work on this,
Okay.
a year ago.
Then I think we should wait till the new city manager.
To do a public comment.
What do you think, Bob?
But I have a question. Does the city have the capability of? Does the city have the capability and the resources to water trees?
Yes,
They have the.
they
equipment-
already do.
They have the equipment to do that?
but it's happened in the past where, this is fairly recent with the gator bags, but then also where the gator bags don't get filled and then we lose trees.
Okay, so they have a trailer, a tank, and,
Mhm.
okay.
What do you think about waiting until we get a city
Yeah.
manager to review this with public?
Yeah, I think that's the right idea.
What do you think the participation of having a public hearing or a public meeting on this, how many people do you feel? Let's say we have it on some weeknight at 5 o'clock or something. Do you anticipate drawing a lot of people?
I think it depends on when it is. I think if it's in the summer, yes. Because there are a lot of people who have a lot of opinions about, especially bluff management. I think it could be opening a can of worms, but at the same time, people could feel like it's forced down their throats if we don't ask them.
Right.
But this still only refers to management of the trees on property owned by the city.
That's correct.
Okay,
So it's not really necessary to have public comment, I'm sorry, not public comment, a town hall. Because it's city property.
Well, it will be adopted by the city, though, the policy that will be adopted, so, it's like the same thing, you know, with the substation, you know, that is owned by the city, but we still had public hearings on it.
True.
So I think it'd be a good idea. I don't think it hurt anything. And, you know, I think it'd also be a good way to get the word out. This is to benefit and streamline the process, benefit residents.
So yeah, let's do it. But I do think we should do it after we have a manager.
Well, that would also allow more people to be here.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
I would, yes, Bob.
Okay.
I don't think it's working anyway.
Oh, try that one.
I'm leery of making a whole lot of decisions anymore in the winter. I mean, anything we decide at this time of the year can be open to a firestorm of grief in the spring and summer. Experience has taught us that
Point well taken.
you can't even decide what kind of toilet paper to buy to put in the restroom without somebody raising Cain about it. And I'm not giving in, but I don't want to have 14 meetings and public insanity over a decision to put a tree on the bluff. Just my 2 cents. I'm tired of fighting.
Yeah, so let's wait.
I would say more after, I think like May, June, somewhere there for 2 reasons. Number one, if it's a new city manager, plus if you do it right off the bat, whoever takes over is gonna be overwhelmed. I mean, and there's gonna be so many,
This might not be at the top of their list.
what's that?
This might not be at the top.
Well, it'll be there, but it's just gonna be, you got the planning, the zoning code still working. I just think it would be better to wait, plus you have more people here.
I really like the idea of waiting just because of the city manager. I'm not particularly concerned about the time of the year. I mean, we could do a public hearing anytime. So, but I think it makes sense to save it just because the new city manager.
I would agree with you, Kathy, but I think, I understand your point, Bob, but I think we do have to run the city 12 months of the year. But I think it's the right thing to wait until the new city manager's appointed.
Well, then, by consensus, do we want to table this for right now? I'll make the changes we discussed, and maybe Kyle, you could put this in the packet for next month, just for people to have.
Yes.
Or you guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
Figure
just
back.
for-
We're not gonna post it or
Yeah.
anything like that.
You just send me that prior to like a day before.
Oh, really?
Prior to a day before.
Yes.
Holidays,
Are we all set with that?
yeah.
All right, move on to new business. Elect chair and vice chair.
I'd like to nominate Dana as the chair.
Carol has a lot of other commitments, and she said that she would prefer not to be chair. Is there anybody else though that would like to be chair?
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any other nominations? Close nominations, we'll just do roll call, or not roll call, consensus. All in favor of Dana being the chair, say aye.
Yes. Sorry.
All right. Vice chair
Um,
nominations,
I'd like to nominate Molly Dealing.
I was afraid of that.
I'll second it.
Dale second.
Second.
The sec, right? Any other nominations? Close nominations, all in favor of Molly being the vice chair, say aye.
Aye.
Oppose the same. All right, very good, thank you. I gotta get back to. Move on to review the bylaws. They are the ones that I could find from 2020. Is there a more recent version?
Is that what's on the website?
I did not look. I pulled this off of the computer.
I just don't remember seeing a picture in it, but.
What I've got is 13.
2013.
Yeah.
And this is 05
2020.
or 2020. Okay.
Well, I had a couple of questions. Was anybody here in the board when this was approved? Because I noticed this is different for different boards in the city, and it is section 2 authority. Some have provisions that the board members are appointed by the mayor and confirmed by the council. Some can be appointed by any council member. Is there a reason specifically? Did anybody why we set that up?
I do not know the answer.
You're suggesting maybe that any council person should
Any
be able
council
to.
person could,
That would have to go back to the council,
Council.
not,
We would have to
not,
say-
not necessarily the council, but this rule is in.
I understand, but we have to agree to make changes before it goes anywhere, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm
Your
proposing.
recommendation would be,
Your
That's my-
recommendation would be to take this to council and say any council member.
Board members are appointed by council. I don't know how the others are worded. I
We could
didn't
see
look
how
at
Parks
that.
Board is worded. I think that one is by anybody.
And I realize we probably have to go through the.
I had a question too about the 3-year term. Like Parks, for example, is 2 years. 3 years is, kind of a big commitment. Like I wonder if 2 years might be better. I think planning commission for 2 years. Thoughts on that?
I think it's. I think 3 is fine. It has not been. I don't think it's gonna be a very intense. Board in terms of activity.
unless you get into bluff management.
Yeah.
But that's mostly private.
That's private, so it's-
I think 3 is fine.
Okay.
I think it's fun. But
Now, can you scroll up and see what our purposes or whatever that previous paragraph there?
where are you?
Is that what you're looking for?
All board members are appointed.
Still the first page on Article 1.
I think that still works
Well,
under purpose. This would be a chance, as long as we're looking at changes.
I think so. And then, of course, in Article 2, Section 1, that would need to be, if we agree to change up Section 2 up above, we'd need to change.
Appointed by the mayor.
Exactly.
So you would like that to stay, if
Yeah.
doable, to stay appointed by a member of city council?
Or appointed by council, I'm not sure.
Whatever Parks
Yeah.
says. And for section 2, then,
Actually,
yeah, I don't think,
section 2 doesn't necessarily, you're saying section 2. So the mayor would decide who the designee is or designate somebody. That's what section 2 is, right?
Oh,
That
that's just where the mayor,
appoints you or somebody else
the
serves on.
mayor and the council agree on who gets appointed to the different.
do you want to see what
boards.
Art says, because I'm not.
I'm
sure
pretty
it's
sure
the mayor.
that's the
I don't
same.
think it's mayor. I think it's a council member.
Are you talking about?
They're two different things.
At the very top. For a sec,
Which one?
very top page, no, the other way. Keep going. Okay, there are. See, this is different than the one I'm looking at, which is dated the same.
And I just pulled this off when I searched Victor's computer.
Because these are,
Yeah, I don't think, you might not have the right one.
It's the same one I have, not that I have the right one. Cause Kyle sent me the one I have.
Yes.
see, this is one. And it was
There's
signed
one
by
that was
Victor
signed
in
by Victor
2024.
last year.
It was
So-
signed by him last year.
Okay, so we're going over the wrong one.
Pardon?
Are we going over the wrong one then? An outdated version?
Unless he just didn't sign it in 2020 and.
Can you go to the very bottom now?
Oops, no.
Yeah, the articles are different in this too.
Yeah. And this is one, the bylaws that I have that I just showed Dan are the ones we approved last.
Oh,
And where did you get this?
I
from?
had them in my file. So I just didn't reprint the ones. Okay, so it doesn't have a signature on it.
We need to
The
start,
one I
we
have
need to
has
start,
Victor's-
yes.
Has Victor's signature from February 6th of 2024,
Okay,
even though that it references bylaws of 2020, but it's signed by him in 2024, and they're different than these. And these are the ones we approved last year.
Should we put this on next month's agenda?
yeah, because I'm
Give
trying
you the
to,
right ones?
I,
Actually, I think if you look on the website, this is the same one that you. Yeah, I think the one on the website is the most up to date. Should we do this next month?
Yes,
I just want to make sure we have the right. I don't know why.
I don't need.
You want me to just not worry about this, or you want me to see if I can find
You don't have to
I
worry
don't
about
think
it
you need
now.
to right now, but maybe for next month.
it? Nope, I'll have it.
Just approve
We
it
can
next
put it
month.
on the agenda for next month.
Because there was a typo too, I think. Was I looking at something else?
So the ones that you have, does it have those changes?
It's
Sure.
different, the sections are different. They have different.
How does that numbers read? Does it read the same way though?
No.
You
What-
changed it
what
last
you-
year?
No, we didn't change anything last year. Might have been changed. I didn't join till last year, end of twenty
I
twenty-four.
think it was 20, yeah.
He signed it February 6th of 2024, but when I was trying to follow those sections, Kyle, my bylaws that we approved last year weren't matching up.
All right, no, I'll find that updated version.
You wanna move on to meeting
Yeah.
time?
So you're good with that? I'll find that other one.
Yeah,
And
We got that.
I'll-
Yeah.
I just don't know why. Yeah, but that's wrong.
Don't worry about
Thank
it.
you.
Calendar.
Kyle, I'll give you this my copy.
But that'll help me.
It's what we
Thank you.
approved last year.
That was 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, but we approved it last year.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about the year before. Because one committee put forward when it was approved in 2024. So we're looking at this.
We'll move on to the meeting dates and times. And there's the current meeting dates and times.
Any comments?
Okay with those?
Those are
That's
good.
good.
Yeah.
Move on to tree board calendar, the draft.
So the meetings used to be on Friday at noon, but now they're gonna be Friday at 8:30.
Yes, yeah, that was to help out with some schedules.
This is a great time.
We started this last year, just as a way to, keep track of the things that we need to do and when we need to do them. So, January is a big kind of catch up on business month. And then the other major thing that we need to have on the radar is Arbor Fest. So I don't know if you've had a chance to look at this. Later, we'll talk about, articles to go in the paper in the tree canopy, column.
I think, question that I have on the left side in January, update project matrix. Is that the implementation matrix?
Yes, so normally we would do it in January, but I think maybe this year we'll do it in February.
But I think we should call it the project
Project
implementation
matrix.
because there's so many different handouts. That just so that people know which one they're referencing.
Yes.
Okay. Project.
Yes, it just said implementation at the top.
Yeah,
Rather
It
than
said
that,
Project, she sent a new one last night.
right, and I don't have a printer.
But just so that we're
Yeah, sorry.
consistent with titles, then we'll know which one.
Yes.
So I think we'll talk about this next month after
Yep.
everybody's had a chance to look at it, but and Kyle, I sent this to you, or no? The project, I don't think I did actually, so I'll send this to you, but I took a step, you know, this went from like a 12-page document down to, I don't know, 5 pages last year, and now this gets it down to a little over 2 pages. Thank you. So
Thank you.
I'll send that to you.
All right.
But if you want to look at it over the next month, so we had a lot of like repetitive things in there that got combined, some things that we've been talking about, but haven't put on the list. So anything that for next month, anything that you'd like to add, anything that you think we should take off, and then this kind of helps us decide what we want to work on. So we'll have, you know, sort of a vote on, you know, is this high, medium, low priority, and then how we'll keep track of that, and then come up with kind of an average to, so that we know like what's high priority, and that's what we'll work on for the year.
Okay.
So I just put some numbers in here, what I think.
So are you talking about the calendar or are you talking about something different now?
Let's finish on the calendar. Anything else on the calendar then?
Just to make sure.
Yeah.
All right.
One thing also for, I think, to talk about sometime this year is the city tree plan, which is sort of our master plan. It was done 5 years ago, and so I looked briefly and I didn't see anything about when we said we'd update it, or was it a plan for 5 years or 10 years? So I think that's something to discuss. I think 5 years sounds like a good time to relook at things. So we'll just have this on for sometime this year. If that's good with everybody.
And what is it called
Maybe.
online? Do you know?
I think it's called the tree plan, but then within the document itself, it's called the city tree plan.
Because I looked for it, I couldn't find, so if we had a link, that would be
I'm a
helpful.
little,
Because I
It's under
couldn't
city
find,
documents.
I'm a
Is
little
there-
confused.
Yeah, I
We
couldn't
need
find
to
it.
have a refresher for some of us. There's a lot of plans here.
Yeah,
And I want to make sure which is which. I mean, so you know, we
If
have
you
the
go- if
project
you go under-
matrix.
you can find it a couple places under the
Okay,
tree board tab on the website, and also under city documents.
okay.
And I think it's called the tree plan and implementation matrix. So that was done 5 years ago. And it's sort of like, you know, like the parks master plan or the city master
Okay.
plan. It's sort of our master plan. And do we want to do an update this year, or do we want to
Got it.
let it go longer? So not to have an in-depth discussion today, but maybe in the next couple of months. That sound good?
Yes, yes.
Then just another thing coming up is, you know, we had done, so it's 2 years ago, the City harvesting in spring, there's another planned street tree plan. And we put in the first 10 trees last fall. And that was based on, what the board had decided were priority areas, needed trees in the city. And so, I think we continue with the plan and try and put in some more this year.
May I reverse for a second?
Yes.
The city, the plan we were just talking about is 60 pages long. So it's going to take some time to review. Just be ready for that.
So let's, well, I have it on for March, tentatively on the calendar. So
Okay.
let's take a couple months to look at it. And then maybe next month, February, we'll talk about like what areas we want to prioritize for street trees. And one of those might be State Street. And then I guess one other thing that I had been thinking about is maybe we should wait addressing the city tree master plan until we get a new city manager. So that might be March or it might be April.
Okay,
It's good, yes,
Or May.
or May.
yes.
for June.
Yeah.
What are we doing with the tree report?
Let's see.
Number 5 on.
We seem to be going all over the place.
Number 5.
Sure, let's look at the tree report. So this is a report that we do once a year.
So it's actually the 2025, even though the agenda says 2026 tree report.
Um,
Mhm.
2026 tree report to council.
Yeah,
Yeah,
would it be the 2025 report?
that would be the one for this year. That's how we've been doing it.
Okay, even though
The year ahead, like what we're gonna do this year. And,
oh, all right, I'm sorry, I thought that, okay.
so I did a brief update and let's look at whether there's anything else you guys would like to add to this or change or remove.
There's page 1.
Just go through it. Yeah.
Purpose, update, council and get their input.
Tell me when you would like me to stop scrolling.
And I always like to do a quote every year. And just a reminder of what the tree board goals are. Build and maintain a diverse, healthy, safe, and attractive tree population and create a sense of stewardship of the city's trees through education and involvement. Are those still our goals, everybody?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then there's a couple slides with what we got done last year. So the beginning of the street tree plan implementation, conducted an online survey and then a couple of takeouts from that. First draft, which we talked about today, the management plan for trees and vegetation in city property. Hey, Kyle. Continue with our tree canopy column.
Dana, there might be helpful to say how many we had, how many articles we had in Harbor Light.
How many are there?
Where we could
Do we
say,
know for sure?
So the second sentence could be the blank, the number of articles.
Good.
Good, let's see, then Arborfest, some pictures. And then, what we want to work on for 2026. So the street tree plan, which we just started talking about, more about next month. Okay, sometime during the year, we want to talk more about this management plan for trees and city property and.
And vegetation.
Yep, okay.
Good.
Yep. Then just see if there is any community interest in some of these tree adjacent topics such as, native plant and reforestation demonstration area, that kind of.
Are you thinking, can you go back a little bit, Kyle? That's on that last, we're just
Number
thinking
3.
about public information sessions or something about that.
Well, yeah, and I don't know if it'd be, live sessions or if it would be maybe live sessions and like a little, QR survey. Survey monkey.
Okay. I think it's worth exploring.
Mhm.
I think,
Education as an education, you know,
Yeah, I don't think we'd
Item.
be looking at policies or anything like that,
No.
just sort of a.
no, okay, thanks.
Um. Then, the parks and DDA both have some plans coming up this year that, hopefully we can support. Find ways to supply trees for these projects.
There's just a typo in line 4. Provide support for instead of support for.
Yeah, yeah. Agreed. Right, update the tree plan, and then, do we want to set Arbor Day date right now, or should we just wait till next month? For a little early. Usually we do, is it the last Saturday of May?
Number 4.
Why don't we wait till next year? So let's have
Yeah.
that.
We just corrected that, thanks. I'm sorry, so we'll
Next
do
month.
the Arbor Day.
Let's start talking
February.
about that in February. Okay.
Good.
And then just a reminder on why trees are important. And then, if we had a date, here we would say the date. Or maybe I'll just write coming soon or something.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes, yeah,
What would prohibit setting a date today if we looked at our calendar?
Nothing.
I think-
I mean, it's,
you think it's a good idea? If you think it's a good idea,
it's not
let's
gonna
do it.
hurt just because it's done.
So looking ahead to May,
I think the last Saturday is good because then hopefully people are in town for Memorial Weekend.
yep, and, farmer's market will have started.
And
so
then you
we
don't
do
have
it
to
so-
hold your seedlings for terribly long, or you're not past planting.
Yes,
So we're talking about May 30th?
Yes,
and let's see, is May 30th, this year, is that Labor Day weekend?
Yeah, Memorial Day.
no, I'm sorry,
No,
it's the
it's not.
weekend after. So do we do it the 23rd or do we do it the 30th?
Last year was the 29th. I believe.
And Memorial Day was which day last year, Kyle? Do you have that?
Find out.
It would have been the 31st then.
So we would have done it the weekend, that weekend.
Weekend of Memorial Weekend. So maybe should we do it then the 23rd, where there'd be a lot of people in town?
And if we wanted to do something crazy, we could always say it's the Saturday. We could say it's always the Saturday of Memorial Weekend. You know, we
Yeah.
don't have to schedule every year.
That would be a
Yeah.
good idea. If that's traditionally what you've done, then I think that's just at that date.
Okay.
Well, the year before we did it in October, but we found we got a lot more people when we did it at Zorn Park and did it in the spring.
Right. So
And that
I
sort
think
of coincides with the planning of the.
I think May 23rd
Right.
is a good date.
When do they do their thing?
It's usually the Wednesday before Memorial Day is when they plant their plants.
Okay. And, just for next month, let's try and think of themes. Last year, our theme was, the ice storm restoration. So, I'm thinking big for this year.
So can I set out on the notes, I'll put that the Arbor Day will be that day, the 23rd is that the day and then,
Yes.
but, from here on out, traditionally it'll be the Saturday before Memorial Day. Is
The
that,
Saturday of
Yeah,
Memorial Day.
Memorial
Saturday.
Weekend, yeah.
Yeah. And do you think for sure farmer's market's open, or should we call Hannah?
It should already be scheduled.
yeah, I was trying to think of where,
The chamber.
The chamber usually has it on their
Are
website.
you looking, Molly? did we do from, was it 11 to 1, 11 to 2?
I think you can do that like a little bit, that next time, like at the next meeting or I think it's called, or at least if we have the date, you can plug it in here. Plus, it'll be like earmarked every,
Yep.
you find it yet, Molly?
No, I'm slow.
But I just looked at it.
Okay, we don't all need to.
I'll let you, yeah. So we're back to the matrix. Are we all good with the, tree report to council?
Yes.
All right.
The next on the agenda is the tree canopy ideas for our next article.
Yep, and I'll let you guys work on that. I'll see if I can find this.
Sure. Any thoughts?
Oh, the heritage trees. I thought that would be interesting, the heritage trees. Which trees are in town that have been here the longest? I just thought that might be interesting and people could go check them out.
Would that be more fun to do in nicer weather? Just
Might be. See, I'm being optimistic, snow will be gone, but no, that's a good idea. So we could put that on this.
let's see. So what would be winter tree issues that might help residents in some way?
I was gonna ask you that.
Last year, the
Yeah.
farmer's market first day was May 24th, so it should be the 25th this year.
Yeah, all they have on their website is May through October. So,
Okay. Do you want me to call Hannah? Or do you want to call Hannah?
I'll text her. You guys talk, I'll text.
Oh. Okay, back to ideas for our next article. Our last one was about invasive species.
Is there anything worth discussing regarding? I'm thinking of three things that affect me.
Mhm.
I still have trees with branches down in my yard. And I guess when's a good time to cut those off if they haven't been already? I'm talking ice storm stuff.
Mhm.
I'm sure I'm not the only one that has leftover ice storm issues.
Could we have an article about, winter is a great time to plan for trees,
Mhm.
new trees, trimming trees.
Well, it's a great time to perform the trimming. So, yeah.
Okay. I guess that's kind of what I'm,
Yeah, there's a sort of a misconception that you can't tell what's dead and alive during the winter, but
Mhm.
you can. So, yeah, I think
so, and yeah,
cleanup and pruning times and
exactly,
preparing.
I think that's,
And when are oak trees?
Oak trees should not be pruned after when they're growing, basically, anytime the sap is running. So after the first frost or after the last frost until the first frost, because the sap is what attracts.
So that's what I'm thinking, the oak trees, we could put in that, in this
Yeah.
article.
Yeah.
so it's sort of
That it's the appropriate time to
A
be
handy-
trimming.
a guide for, yeah, when you can do what.
And actually, this was something that I had put in the project matrix, to talk about is, I think it'd be nice if the tree board put out like a little guide for homeowners and, helpful tips on selecting trees, planting trees, maintaining trees.
I agree.
Yeah,
That would be really good.
Yeah.
Is I personally am more interested in it than I was a year ago, so.
so what if this article was about, best time to trim trees and planning for next year or something?
Mhm.
Do you want to write it?
I'd love to.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Oh, thank you, Molly.
The one thing that I need, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say you could put in there, coming soon, a guide for residents on, tree care or something.
And I don't know if this is a true, we had the two individuals get killed, cut down trees in a matter of like, this last year, one was a police officer. that I was told that because of the ice storms, the trees twisted somehow, they don't normally fall the way they normally would fall. And that's what apparently was the cause. And I don't know if that's true or not.
It can certainly happen.
So, all right, but I don't know if you can incorporate that and, just when, if that article about pruning trees or stuff like that, like. Cause I know that 2 individuals in our county passed away because of the trees fell.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
one was a Tuscarora Township police officer. And then there was somebody up north here within like 2-week period.
Mhm.
Now, knock on wood, we haven't had any incidents since then, but maybe the word of mouth got out as well.
Well, I think it was also partly everybody who could start a chainsaw was running a chainsaw.
You're right. Yes. Yeah, not experienced.
Yeah,
So no, good. And Hannah did respond is May 23rd.
Right.
So it'll be the same day as farmers market.
And also to think about with the Arbor Day discussion next month is what species of seedling do we want to give out this year?
okay.
the rabbits ate my birch. Within about 5 minutes. Only one of them.
Yeah, but they were very popular.
Oh, yeah.
last year.
Yeah,
And yes, I'm making a mental note to talk about that at the next meeting.
about,
Species.
you know, other winter topics could be browsing by wildlife. Like, are there trees where you should wrap the trunks?
Oh, that's a whole big. Yeah,
But you could probably put in one paragraph of
it might be a long paragraph.
it. About,
We can't, maybe can't cover everything in one article.
Right.
When the city runs things in the paper, do we pay for that, or is that a public service, public announcement? Okay,
The only ones you pay for are ads,
okay.
but any articles, like the Garden Club submits articles and Harbor Light just prints them for us.
Would it be conducive to put something in the paper that says, as a result of the ice storm, what you could, what you can't, what you should, what you shouldn't, when you can, when you shouldn't? Just basically
I
what
think
we're
that
talking
maybe
about in some kind of a format in the
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah,
Like a bullet point format
Yeah.
rather than an article. Is that what you're saying? Or, yeah, it could be incorporated into the article.
good idea.
I mean, certainly the arborists know those things, but homeowners.
Right.
I think I'll prune this tree. Well, yeah.
Feel like running the chainsaw.
Make sure you stand on a ladder and do it.
Yeah.
We good there?
Yeah,
Yep.
All right, move on to number 7.
I'm sorry, just one more thing. Melly, if you want to send it to one of us to.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Number 7. Update to the tree plan, I think we've discussed already, right? So we'll wait for the new city manager.
The matrix.
The matrix, yep, I started looking at the old one and it still wasn't making a lot of sense to me, with a lot of duplicate stuff and.
I thought we just said we were gonna come.
I did too.
February.
We are. So that was the discussion.
Okay.
Gotcha.
We're gonna go, yeah,
That's gonna be moved to February.
yeah.
So we'll need the same matrix on the packet.
Not that one, the one I just gave you. that
Oh, the one right here.
Yeah.
Okay. You sent that to me as well.
More than a day before.
Thank you, Molly.
David, do you want to address the state planting? You said it, no, because we said it.
Yes. Well, I think, did we say, we'll talk about the street tree planning and State Street mitzvah? I'm good.
Okay, but I just wanted to circle back with you that is one of the State Street planting is something, Pam, that we've talked very briefly about before, and we'll talk more specifically about it in February. Okay. Just so that you don't think we've kind of ignored what you asked about, because it was on our radar.
Good, I think that's it then, and for next month, we have bylaws. The updated vegetation management, project matrix. Street trees and beginning talks about every day.
Okay.
Is that good? Okay, meeting is adjourned.
Really for your patience.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Kyle.
How is it, Kyle?
Oh, Lenny, do you have any comments? No.
You didn't have to be sure, did you happy or did you miss it?
He seems to be happy. He does miss us, but I think he's happy.
I think it's both.
It's hard not to be happy for.
Here's your mind.
Extra copies of each.
Sure.